So I am going to attempt to film a tutorial today. This is something that I've never done, and I wanted to mix the Beauty Bay Midnight palette, just right here, and the Beauty Bay Earthy palette, which is this beautiful palette right here. So if you'll notice, I've got you all a lot more zoomed in than usual, and I've never filmed a tutorial before, so I'm hoping that this works out. It's a little terrifying, but my goal this year was to do things that scare me and make me uncomfortable. So I'm going to try and get this filmed. I'm not meaning to rush through it, but it is incredibly hot, and I have to have all my fans turned off, and I've got all these bright lights on me while I'm filming. And it's getting brutal. So I'm going to try and film this as quickly as I can, then maybe take a little break. I want to get a couple of videos filmed today because I took the day off work, just kind of needed a mental health day. So I'm going to try and do what I can to enjoy doing things that I love, which makeup is one of those things. So let's try and do this tutorial. I've kind of had this vision of doing like a bluish purple like inner and outer lid, and then like a green in the middle. So I'm going to try and do this, see how it comes out. Hopefully you guys can see everything I'm doing. I've got a mirror in front of me that I'm going to try and use if I can, and hopefully that won't take away from showing what I'm doing with my eyes and everything. So I've got my base done, nothing special, just some foundation, powder, did my brows, some blush, bronzer, just the usual. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I want to start out with something light. So let's start out with this shade. Let's try Tranquil, which is the shade right here. And again, I've never done any looks on camera, so hopefully this all works out. And these brushes are nothing special. This is just a large blending eyeshadow brush from Profusion. So I'm going to go in with that shade Tranquil. And if like I do makeup differently than you, like that's totally cool. Everybody has their own way of doing things. I'm not trying to say that what I do is the right way by any means, because I am not a professional. This is just something that I enjoy doing. And also this is the first time that I've done this on camera, so I'm hoping that you guys can at least see everything. It's really hard for me to see what I'm doing looking in this little mirror. I usually have like a giant mirror in front of me, so I'm just gonna do the best that I can. I also hope I don't get too much fallout because I'm going to be doing super dark shades on my lid, and I've already got my base done. So let's just hope for the best there. And like you guys, it is so hot. Like if you can see like how shiny I am, like my blush is a can't remember what they call it. It's like the blusher or something from Makeup Revolution. But like that's just like right here, but the rest of my face is shiny. Like I am starting to sweat already. So this is gonna be fun. Next, I'm gonna do the inner and outer portions of my lid. This is just a small firm eyeshadow brush from Profusion. I love the Profusion brushes. And I think I'm gonna go in with the shade Denim. Oh, and this is the Midnight palette, which is the shade right here. So again, I'm hoping I don't get too much fallout, hoping this works out. Not wanting to look like a Smurf all day. Okay. So right now, I want to kind of lost that first brush I did. I've got a huge pack of brushes with me in front of me. Okay, I'm gonna go back with my large blending brush and go back into that shade Tranquil and just kind of blend out the edges a little bit. Okay, I promise this will all come together. Now I am going to switch over to the Earthy palette, which is the green palette. And I think I want to use, let's try the shade Trance, which is this really pretty light green shade right here. It's kind of like a neon green. I'm not really sure. I'm not the best at describing colors, so sometimes, like, if I think something's different than what you would call it, that's okay. I mean, I guess it's kind of like a neon green. And this brush is just, I don't know, which one do I want to go in with? I'm going to start with this AOA Studio E122 brush. I just realized everything was completely out of focus. So you guys, I haven't really been watching my screen too much, so I'm hoping this like wasn't out of focus the whole time. I'm just gonna go in and pick up the shade Trance, and I might have to use the lid in the palette for this part. I hope you guys can. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I don't know if you guys could see what I was doing. I'm sorry. I'm new at this. Okay, I'll try and use this one, the mirror in front of me, since it is like hard to see when I bend down that much. Like, I'm totally new to this, so I never know like how zoomed in I need to be, you know, what just looks best for you guys. So hopefully, and obviously when I'm doing this, I can't be looking at my viewfinder or at the computer that's in front of me. So I'm hoping that you guys can see what I'm doing. Yeah, this is like so hard. I don't know how people film tutorials because I am like having a really hard time seeing what I'm doing. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with some more of the blue shade because I feel like I need to go back and kind of re-deepen that up. So I'm gonna go back in with that brush and just again with the shade Denim. Especially just, I feel like on the outer edges, I need to deepen that up. And it's starting to storm here, so if you guys can, I'm sure you can probably hear the thunder because it's pretty loud. I apologize. And that is my German Shepherd barking. She does not like storms, so I was hoping to get a couple of videos done today, but like it is so hot down here. I don't think that's gonna happen, and she doesn't like storms, so I'm probably gonna need to go check on her. Alright, so I wish I could see what you guys are seeing, because like I'm not sure if this looks okay or not. I mean, like, I think it looks okay. It's not perfect. Again, like, I'm not a professional. This is just something I wanted to try out and see if I could do it. And I think, one, it is entirely too hot where I live to be doing any kind of, like, long tutorials. And I've got to find a way to get some kind of silent fan or something going down here because I am starting to sweat like crazy. So I want to go ahead and do the lower lash line. I'm going to do, like, the blue shade. I was trying to decide if I wanted to like do a different shade or keep up with the same one. And of course, like, the brush I wanted to use is not clean, so I'm trying to dab it off on my hand, so I've got purple all over myself now. Do I want to switch shades or do I want to stick with the shade that's up here? I don't know. And I will go through and clean this up also with the darker shade. Right now, I just want to try and figure out what to do at the bottom. I think I'm going to go with the shade Twilight, which is the shade right here. It's a darker shade. I'm going to try and do like the inner and outer edges. Well, that just went a little bit more than normal, but I'm just going to try and stick some blue in, or sorry, some green in there. There's a little bit of that purple. Clearly was not prepared for this, you guys, so learn from my mistakes. Maybe try out your looks first and make sure you're ready to go. Your brushes are clean and you have what you need. I'm going to try this AOA Studio E123 brush, and I'm going to try and get some of a green shade going on the lower lash line. I want to do, I don't know, let's try the shade Seahorse, which is the shade right here. Let's see how that looks. I'm just going to try and layer that up. Yeah, so that's not really doing what I wanted it to do. I think the blue shade that I used was like way, way, way too dark. Just trying to find something to maybe clean this up a bit. Because it went a lot lower than I usually want it to do. Like I do this all the time and like it never is this crazy. So I don't know if this is like the universe telling me like this is not for me and I just need to give up or what, but I am like definitely not cool with how this turned out, but I don't really have the energy or time to take everything off and to redo it, and I wanted to film some other videos today, so I don't know. I'm just like on the struggle bus right now. This is like horrible. Let's go back into the Midnight palette and I'm just gonna go with the shade Cursed, which is this dark shade right here, because that's how I'm feeling. Cursed right now. And try and deepen this up a little bit. Connect. Alright, we're looking a little better right now. It's coming along. Also, I just realized, like, I don't have my my mascara with me, so I'm gonna have to go in the other room and do my mascara, and then I will come back. Alright. Okay, so I think right now this is as good as it's gonna get. I'm gonna go ahead and go put on my mascara. I don't ever do fake lashes. It's just not for me. I would find some way to like glue my eyes shut or rip off my real lashes. Okay, so I'm back and I actually really like this look that I did. It's really funny. I walked into my bathroom and I looked in the mirror and I'm like, this doesn't look horrible. Like, I think it's just hard for me to see with all the lights and my viewfinders. Like, I've got my my computer in front of me, but obviously, like, when I'm looking down at that, like, I can't look straight forward and look at that and then see how everything looks. So I actually don't hate this look. I actually really like it a lot. So I take back everything I said. And when I was kind of panicking trying to do the video, it's hard for me, I guess, to like see how things look on screen, and that's something that I struggle with because I'm always like, well, does this look like crap? Does it look okay? I actually like how it turned out. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching this video and for riding the struggle bus with me. It actually wasn't that bad. If you guys would want to see more tutorials, I'm open to doing them. It's just obviously going to take me a while so I can figure out what I'm doing, where I need to have everything positioned, and I'll maybe try like an easier look to do, but I kind of like can see everything. I don't hate it, so I'm actually impressed that it turned out like it did, because I was thinking it looked horrible. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Stay tuned. I've got a couple of haul videos, one from Beauty Bay. I did break down in order to additional palettes from BH Cosmetics, and I have a little Ulta haul. I got a couple palettes there that I will show you guys in the next video. So thank you so much for checking out the video, and if you stayed this long, like, thank you for riding the struggle bus with me, and I'll see you in my next video.